Hello students, last class we have discussed about the different transmission line parameters like resistance, inductance and capacitance. So, and how to calculate the resistance of transmission line and the formula for resistance of transmission line and the formula for inductance and formula for capacitance and what are the different types of materials which are used in the transmission line and what are the different types of conduct which are used in the transmission line. So now we are going to discuss about the inductance of particular transmission line. Last class we had discussed about the resistance and inductance, capacitance overview and calculation of the resistance and formula for resistance. Now we are going to discuss about the inductance of a transmission line. So before calculating the inductance of a particular transmission line, we need to calculate the flux of a particular flux linkages of a particular transmission line. So now we are going to discuss about the first flux linkages due to single current carrying conductor. Flux linkage due to single current carrying conductor means if we want to calculate the inductance of particular transmission line, we should know about the flux linkages in the conductor. So this is the formula for inductance of a transmission inductance. So L equal to psi by I, where psi equal to flux linkages, psi equal to flux linkages and I equal to current through a transmission line. So current through conductor. So means if we want to calculate the inductance of a transmission line, we should know about the flux linkages. So for that, we know the basic formula for field intensity or field strength, that is, so we know the basic formula for Ampere circuits law. So Ampere circuits law integral, that is integral H dot dl equal to I. So if you calculate the field intensity or field strength, from that you can find the flux density, that is called B, where B equal to mu into H. So from this formula you can calculate the H value. From these two values you can find the flux density. So where B equal to mu into H, where mu equal to permeability, H equal to field strength or field intensity. So from if you know the flux density value, from that you can find the flux value. Flux phi equal formula for flux phi equal to B into A, where B equal to flux density, A equal to area of the conductor, A equal to cross section area of the particular conductor. So formula for flux phi equal to B into A. We have already find B. From that you can find the flux value. So from this flux value you can find the flux linkages. This flux linkage formula flux I equal to N into phi. So N into phi. This flux linking with the N number of strands or strands. So from that you can, from these two known values you can find unknown so-called flux linkages. So from these flux linkages you can find unknown, that is called, our aim is to find that, to calculate the inductance of a transmission line. So for that, from this formula psi by I you can calculate the inductance of a particular transmission line. So this is the basic formula for inductance L equal to psi by I. So for now we are going to calculate the flux linkages. What is flux linkages? Flux linkages, formula for flux linkages, we know inductance L equal to psi by I. So to calculate inductance, we have to calculate the flux linkages. Means for finding inductance of the transmission line, we need to find the flux linkages first. So for that we can calculate the flux linkages due to single current carrying conductor. First I can consider only one conductor. From that you can find the different conductors. So here first we need to calculate the flux linkages due to single current carrying conductor. So for that I can consider only one conductor. Consider a long straight cylindrical conductor of radius r and carrying a current I amperes. This current will set up a magnetic field. These magnetic lines will exist inside of the conductor and outside of the conductor. So this magnetic lines set up inside of the conductor as well as the outside of the, inside of the conductor as well as outside of the conductor. Both of these two flux lines will produce inductance of conductor. This internal flux as well as external flux possess inductance of a particular conductor. Further, now first here we have two fluxes. One is internal flux, second one is external flux. First we need to calculate the flux linkages due to internal flux. Flux linkages due to internal flux. First we need to calculate the flux linkage due to internal flux. For that I can consider internal flux only. Flux linkages due to internal flux. Consider the cross section of the conductor according to Ampere's circuits law, MMF around closed path equals to the current enclosed by the conductor. So MMF of a conductor enclosed by a conductor. So here I can take radius of the radius is r, and we can consider a small distance dx with a distance from x meters, with a distance from x. So for this we know Ampere's law, integral h dot dl equal to I, that is for a small area, for a small distance I can consider x value. For that, integral h dot dl equal to I integral h suffix s x dot dl equal to I for a closed conductor, where h equal to field intensity or field strength. So consider only small part of the length dx from x meter. Here I can say that consider a small part of the dx, small part of the length dx from x meters. This I can consider this area only from x meters distance. From x meter distance I can consider a small part. For that I can take dx value from x meters. So hx I can take a h suffix x common, integral dl equal to I suffix x. Here I can take for small area, for that I can take Ix value. Total current equal to I, small current through the small part, that is dx equal to small area distance equal to Ix. So total current is I. For small, here I can consider only small part, that is dx only, with a distance of x meters, from distance x meters only. For that the total current through the conductor is I value, small area current is Ix value, I suffix value. For this I can consider. Now cancel integration and derivation. I can cancel integration and derivation. The above equation can be written as hx into L equal to Ix. Hx into L equal to Ix, where here we will consider circumference of the conductor 2 pi r in the place of L value. Here we can consider 2 pi, where L equal to total length. Here we can, there is no length. Here we can consider circle. For that I can consider here we can consider circumference of the conductor 2 pi r in the place of L. So instead of L value I can take 2 pi r, that is circumference. So the above equation can be written as hx 2 pi r equal to I suffix x. So here r is total radius, but small distance length is x value. Here I can consider only total radius is r. For I can consider here for a small distance I can consider only, that is x value. For a small distance I can consider x, instead of r I can substitute here x value. Here we can consider small area only, that is dx area. The distance dx area is x value, sorry, x only, length is x only. For total conductor r is the radius. For a small distance only I can consider x length is x only. So the above equation can be written as hx 2 pi into x equal to Ix. Instead of L I can replace with a x value. For that I can consider only small distance length. So hx equal, so from this value you can find the hx equal to Ix by 2 pi x. Let it be equation number 1. Let it be equation number 1. So the current density of the total conductor is J. Here the current density of the total conductor is equal to J equal to I by A, where I equal to current through the conductor, A equal to area of the cross section of the conductor. So this can be written as J equal to I by pi r square. So we know area equal to pi r. We know that this formula, standard formula, area equal to pi r square. Here this pi r square substitute in this equation above J equation. So this can be written as J equal to I by pi r square. Now current density of the small part, here I can take the total current density of the conductor. Here I can consider only small part. So small, for a small part of the conductor, current density of the small part of the conductor equal to Jx, where x equal to small part. So Jx equal to Ix by pi x square. Here instead of r you can replace with, already I told you that instead of r you can replace with x value. For that small, for a small for small length only. Now equate the density of the total current and current density of the small part of conductor. So total part equal to the small part. We can equate those two equations. Total current density formula equal to I by pi r square. So this is the total part of the current density equal to I by pi r square. For a small part of the current density, Jx equal to Ix by pi x square. This is the I by pi r square equal to, this is for current density of the total conductor. This is the density of the small part of the conductor only. So I by pi r square equal to Ix by pi x square. So this can be written as, from this you can find the Ix, so called unknown value. We know the total current through the conductor, you know, but you don't know the current through the small part of the conductor. So from these, by equating these two equations, you can find the current through small part of the conductor, that is dx area. So Ix equal to pi x square by pi r square into I, where I equal to total current to the conductor. So pi cancel. This equation can be written as Ix equal to x square by r square into I. Let it be equation number 2. So we know the equation 1. Already we find the equation 1, that is Hx equal to Ix by 2 pi into x. This is equation 1. So equation 2 is Ix equal to x square by r square into I. So now we can equate those two equations. So from those two by equating those two equations, you can find the Hx value, that is field strength or field intensity for a small area, so called distance dx. So Hx equal to x square by r square. By equating those two, you will get the Hx equal to x square by r square into I by 2 pi x. So x cancel. This equation can be written as Hx equal to I into x by 2 pi r square ampere turn per meter. Ampere turn per meter. Now flux. Now we can find the flux density B. You know the field strength. From that you can find the flux density B value. B equal, you know the basic formula for flux density B equal to mu into H, where mu equal to permeability, H equal to field strength. So already you have find the small area flux, so field intensity, field strength, you can substitute in this equation. So B equal to mu naught, where mu equal to mu naught into mu r, where mu r equal to 1 for non-magnetic material, mu equal to permeability. So this equation can be written as B equal to mu naught into mu r into Hx for a small area. Here I can consider small area, where B equal to mu naught into Hx, where mu r equal to 1. So where mu r equal to 1, this can be written as B equal to flux density B equal to mu naught into Hx. So B equal to mu naught, where Hx equal to, we have already find this Hx equal to I into x by 2 pi r square. So that equation can be substituted in this equation B equation, flux density equation. So this equation becomes B equal to mu naught I into x by 2 pi r square. And also flux density B equal to, other formula for flux density B equal to phi by A. So where phi equal to flux, A equal to area of cross section of the conductor. So flux, from this you can write this equation can be written as phi equal to B into A. So you have already find the B value in the above equation. B equal to mu naught into I into x by 2 pi r square. So here phi equal to, basic formula for phi equal to B into A, where B equal to, you know the B, you have already find the B value. So this value you can substitute in this equation, phi equation. So we know the area equal to basic formula for area equal to length into breadth. So where length we can consider, here the length of conductor we can consider for 1 meter only, length equal to 1 meter. For small breadth consider dx value. Here also we can consider the, here completely we are concentrating on the small value, that is dx area only. So for this, for small breadth is considered as dx. So for this d phi you can consider a small value d phi only. So this d, for small area only we can consider. So phi can be written as d phi, small area. Total flux is phi, small area flux is d phi only. So this can be written as d phi equal to B into dx for a small distance. Here, so small distance. So where b equal to, where b equal to, you have already find that b equal to mu naught into ix into x by 2 pi r square in in the above equation. So the above equation you can substitute in this equation, that is d phi equal to b into dx. This d phi, small area of the flux d phi equal to mu naught ix into x by 2 pi r square into dx Webers. Units is Webers. So the total flux linkages psi due to current I, but the total flux linkages is psi due to current through I, but the flux linkages of small part is d psi only. So this d psi equal to n into d phi. This is the basic formula for a small complete. We are focusing on the small particular area, that is distance dx only, with a distance from x meters. So for this, d psi equal to n into d phi. So this flux linking with n number of strands. So d psi equal to n into d phi. So d psi equal to, you have already find d phi value in the above. So this value can substitute in this equation. D phi value can substitute in this equation. N into d phi, that is pi x square by pi r square. So here I can consider here no number of turns. So consider, so number of turns in terms of area. We can consider number of turns in terms of area. So for that we can choose the basic formula. Total area is pi x square. Sorry, total area is, total radius is r. So for that small area is x. So for that we can find the n value. So pi x square by, this is a ratio formula. So so pi x square by pi r square is equal to n. Pi r square, pi x square by pi r. This is the percentage equation. So where, so I can analyze this equation. How I am getting this equation is, where n is area of small part of dx. N is small part n. I don't know the value of n value. So for that I know, for that we can take small part n is pi x square by pi r square. That is example like percentage obtained by total. So obtained is small part obtained. So total is pi r square. Total radius is pi r square. Total radius r. But we know we are focusing on the small area, that is, this is pi x square is the obtained, pi r square is the total. So this is from this basic formula. So you can find the n value. So instead of n you can substitute the pi x square by pi r square. So d psi flux linkages for a small area, d psi equal to pi x square by pi r square into d phi. So pi gets cancelled. So this above equation can be written as d psi equal to x square by r square into mu naught. Mu naught means instead of d phi you can substitute. You have already find that d phi value, mu naught ix into I suffix x into x by 2 pi r square into dx. So this equation can be written as, simplified can be written as d psi equal to, that is d psi, small area flux linkage on small particular area, that is dx area, d psi equal to mu naught I suffix x into x cube by 2 pi r power 4 into dx Weber per turn. This is the final formula for small area of flux linkages d psi. So total flux linkage from center to surface. Now you can find this small area. So from this you can integrate the above equation. Integral of d psi internal means we are completely focusing on the internal flux. So flux linkage due to internal flux only. So our aim is flux linkages due to internal flux. So this we can integrate this equation. So for a from center to surface, integral d psi internal equal to, so we can consider from center is 0 to r, center to surface only. So integral limits 0 to r only. You can integrate the above equation. So this, by integrating this, d psi internal flux linkages due to internal flux equal to, when we are integrating this, we can take the common mu naught I by 2 pi r power 4 integral 0 to r x cube into dx, where x is variable here. So x is varies here. By integrating this equation, this can be written as mu naught I by 2 pi r power 4. So r power 4 into r power 4 by 4. By integrating this x cube, you can write this equation can be written as this. So by simple r power 4 and r power 4 gets cancelled. So flux linkages due to internal flux equal to mu naught I by 8 pi. Finally you will get the flux linkages due to internal flux only. This is about the flux linkages due to internal flux. Final formula for flux linkages due to internal flux equal to psi internal equal to mu naught I by 8 pi. If you know mu naught value and you know the current through the conductor, 8 and pi is always constant. From that you can find the flux linkages due to internal flux. Then you go for the flux linkage due to external. By combining those two, you will get the flux linkage, total flux linkage of a particular single conductor. Then you can find the inductance of a single conductor. So this is about the flux linkage due to internal flux. Thank you.